Hey everyone, coming to you with a tip and some words of encouragement. All right, have you ever felt like you're in a funk in your business? Do you ever feel just funky and down and not sure why, but you just can't get out of that funk and can't get moving, and you find yourself sitting in that funky place, and actually the funk starts to embed itself in you and it starts to get deeper and harder and just more paralyzing? Have you ever been in a funk like that? I know I sure have, several different times over the 3.5 years that I've been in this business. And I've learned some things along the way. First of all, I learned what triggers the funk, okay? So let me give you an example. Yesterday, I had my to-do list out. I really do plan out my days very specifically about what I want to accomplish each and every day in my business. I make the plan the night before, and I try to start attacking that as soon as I can in the day the next day, because the faster I get my stuff done in the morning and that kind of stuff, I know this stuff about myself. The faster, the more work I get done in the morning, the more productive I feel and the more I'm accomplishing through the day. But yesterday, things just kind of were off in the morning. I couldn't seem to get started. I kept getting distractions. I kept letting distractions in, and I kept taking long to get started. And I just found myself around 11 or 12 yesterday during the day in a funk. I felt distracted, I felt foggy, I felt unsure, I started feeling doubtful of myself, and I had some fear start to set in. And I noticed that it was the trigger was that I didn't do the few things that I know if I do every single morning and put them at the top of my list to build my business, that I will feel great. But I hadn't done those things, so I felt funky and I felt discouraged and I felt overwhelmed. So what I did was I just decided it's time to get to work. So when I'm in a funk, if I just sit in that funk, I don't go anywhere. The funk gets bigger and deeper and harder to crawl out of. But if I push everything aside and decide, okay, what is at the top of my list that I must get done today for my business? And I started tacking those things and turn off all other distractions. I even, to the extent of hiding my phone in my bedroom so that I can't see Facebook messages popping up or text messages or calls. I need 45 minutes to an hour to do this task with no distractions. So I sat down, pushed away all the distractions, hid my phone from myself, and started working on my follow-up. That's what I was working on, was sending out tons of follow-up emails and trying to get people plugged into the online party. So I sat down, did those things, and guess what? The funk started to go away. I started to feel confident. I started to feel excited. I started getting that feeling of accomplishment. I can do this. But I had to get to work. So when we're in a funk, the best thing to do is to turn off all distractions and get to work, working on one thing at a time and staying focused on that one thing that will grow our business. So if you ever find yourself in a funk, like you're probably going to, because we all do, because we're self-employed and we're in business for ourselves. But when you find yourself there, simply get to work on the things you know will grow your business, which are finding customers, distributors, and then supporting those people in using our products and being a distributor. So those are our 3 jobs: finding people and helping people. So really 2 jobs. So when we focus on those things, the funk goes away and the confidence comes. We cannot wait to feel confident before we start working. It doesn't work that way. We must work through the funk, through the feelings of no confidence, and the confidence will come at the end. All right, I hope you guys found this helpful. Have a fabulous Thursday.